Good morning, Mr. Ruri. I want to present to you about the segment of Review Journal, international journal about integrated water resource. The journal I use is Integrated Water Resource Management Strategies in Land Use Planning toward Environment Conversation. This is the PowerPoint I present to you. Okay, as we all know, water is a limited resource, yet essential for our everyday life. Like human and ecosystem, we all need water, especially we human, plant, and animals. However, urbanization, population growth, and industrial have led to serious challenges such as clear water, environmental degradation, and the impact of climate change. One effective way to address this challenge is by integrated water resource management strategy to land use planning. So in this journal is talking about how we manage water in the land use planning. And there are, from the research object, there are three main reasons. The first is to assess the impact land use of environmental conservation. The second is to evaluate the relationship between water management strategy and the level of environmental conservation. The third is to analyze the benefit of integrating water management strategies into land use planning and environmental conservation. The main finding in journal I found out is the first is the land use aspect, which is most dominant. Zoning and degradation in 29.9%, division area for specific function. The others is brownfield development is 21.9, mixed use development is 15.1%, and the transit oriented development is 13.7%. The water management strategy is the most important according to the responders. Its integrated water resource management (EWRM) is almost 30%. It's 29.9. The followed by ecosystem-based approach is 21.2. Watershed management is 17.3, and the water quality monitoring is 12.9. From integration benefits, the greatest benefit, flood and drought mitigation. So this is the prevention is 34.5 is the highest. The other is ecosystem protection is 25.5. Improvement of water quality is 22.3, and the sustainable water supply is 15.5. The next is environmental conservation aspect is most emphasized is climate change mitigation is 30%, is the second highest. The other population control is 24.1, and the biodiversity conservation is 19.4 on, and habitat restoration is 11.5%. The regression analysis. The results show is a significant relationship among land use water management strategies and the integrated benefit with environmental conservation. Together, these three variables explain approximately almost 62% of the water on the variation in the environmental conservation effort. The potential direction for the future research. So from the journal I got, this is the potential for the future development. The first is that data resource and is a limitation. Data resource and limitation. The study is relied solely on the quantity survey data from the environmental expert in Greece. The second one is the future research. There is a future research conduct a high depth study using secondary data, hydrological data, water quality, or other land use maps, or adopt a mixed method approach to provide a richer insight. The second is regional focus. This research is limited to Greece as a single case study. The future research opportunity compared to water resource management land in use integration across different countries. or a region with diverse climate, social, and political context. The third is climate change. Climate change impact. So the author highlight the importance of integrated climate change project into planning. The future research opportunity is examining how climate scenario, floods, drought, temperature rise, as influence in the effective of water resource management and land use integration. The next is the role of technology and innovation. The study acknowledged the potential of remote sense as well as GIS, and artificial intelligence and AI, and skipping neural network for adaptive planning. The future research opportunity is conduct apply research on the use of this technology for water quality monitoring and land use simulation and early detection of environmental risk. The next is stakeholder and policy. The paper emphasized the importance of interagency collaboration among water authorities, land and plan planner, and communities. The future research opportunity investigate mechanism for public anticipation policy, effectiveness, and regulatory barriers in the integrated water resource management and use data and use planning. The social and economic dimension. The current study primarily focus on technical aspect. Future research opportunity explore the economic cost benefits dimension, social impact, and financial model that can support sustainable implementation of water resource management use integration. The research gap. There are some research gap I found in the journal. The first one is the regional context is to limit exclusive to Greece. The research approach, the study adopt purely quantitative method through the expert surveys. The long-term impact and climate adaptation, while the study emphasizes the important vegetation and environment conservation, it does not explore long-term climate impacts such as flood, drought, on the temperature size. There are some gaps. The regional context is lack of comparative analysis with the country that have similar climate condition, policies, and use of framework. And the research approach, the studies adopts a purely quantitative. So the absence of qualitative or mixed method, we must use other methods, socialized mixed and quantitative methods. From the long-term impact and climate objective, the gap is no climate projection model directly linked to land use and water management planning. From the socio-economic aspect, there is an analyzed framework cover the technical factors such as water resource management strategies, land use, and recreation. There is a gap, a limited discussion of socio-economic impact, include implementation costs, economic benefit, and potential social conflict. The stakeholder collaboration, the importance of cooperation with water resource authority, special planner, and community is needed. The gap is not detailed. So the journal is not detailed enough to analyze the collaboration method, mechanic, or level of public participant in the integrated water resource. The technology utilization. The study mentioned the potential of GIS, but need to be practically to evaluate within the study framework. Thank you. This is the presentation. Thank you for your time, Pak. I hope this presentation gives some benefit or gives some insight to anyone who want to use the water resource management. Thank you and good afternoon, Pak Rory.